Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Saturday, December 17th if you're watching in real time, but it can be for whenever you stumble upon it. It is a timeless reading. Also, I am gearing up towards Christmas, and as a theme, I have chosen silver and gold edge decks, but I'm running out, so now I'm doing foil decks too. So this is one of the most beautiful gold foil decks out there. Super easy to buy because it's a low Scarabeo, available on Amazon. And if you like it, consider clicking on my link below. I am an affiliate and I get like $5 when you get this deck. So here's a few examples. Gold. There we go. Alright, let's give it a good shuffle. Okay, let's take off the top. Alright, we have Four of Swords. This is actually one of my favorite Four of Swords cards because most of them you'll see the person lying sideways, and I love this angle. I also love how the stained glass window is all foiled up, giving it a real stained glass energy, which I love. Is so beautiful. And it's just sort of like a golden filled room. It makes me think of when you have spirituality, when you have your angels around you and your guides, sometimes you see more light in your life than you would normally. Like things, just there's a light somehow. There's a glow. You'll see more prisms, rainbows, lights flickering. Just seem to be a part of you because you are this person that is connected really strongly with spirit. And I think it's also interesting, it's the number 4, and I feel like this represents the 4D. 4D I see as representing dream world. In your waking life, it's like coincidences, which are not coincidences, synchronicities, serendipities, deja vu, being at the right place at the right time, things like that. That's kind of like the 4D kind of is like a bridge. It's like the rainbow bridge between the 5D and the 3D. And so a place where you can go to tap into it is through meditation and through your dreams. And that's kind of what the Four of Swords means to me. Let's see what else. Maybe we can see how it relates. So we have the King of Swords. Okay, so this could be somebody you're dreaming about or somebody who's dreaming about you. And he is the king of mind, of the mental world. Swords represents the mind and thoughts. Yes, so you may be in somebody's thoughts a lot. And more specifically, you might be in the thoughts of an air sign person like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or you might be this person. And you can be a king or a queen. And then we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, I often see this. I've heard it representing the Pisces, right? But for some reason I see it as Aquarius. So there's another air sign out there because it's the thinking outside the box person. You see, and he also, when he hangs, he is a position in the number 4, which is sort of this holy number of inspiration, intuition. And because he's taking this different view, he is becoming enlightened. So this could be this is really cool. Okay, so let me zoom on in a little bit. This time I'm feeling a real strong masculine energy watching this. You know, my audience is about 95% female and 5% male. And out of the male, there is probably a large percentage of those males that are feminines and not masculines. And then there's definitely a large percentage of females out there that have the masculine energy. And that's not really important. But I do sense that there might be a strong male audience on this one, or a strong masculine female audience. And I feel like because this is about this strength, the kings in the courts, in the suit, in the courts and in the suits, represent the highest level of the suit. So even if you're a queen, you resonate with the queen because it's represented by a female. You can still think of yourself as the king, higher than the queen, because of the stature and status that you have. So I feel like the king is here to represent a high level person, and also it represents masculine as well. And it could be somebody that, if that part doesn't resonate to you, could represent somebody in your life that's leveling up, that is becoming more intuitive, that's growing spiritually. I can't seem to escape the twin flame messages, and I've been reading a little bit here and there about what's happening to the feminines and masculines. And the masculines are actually doing a lot of work right now, and kind of, it's almost like they're seeing the light, it's like it's coming through, it's shining down, and they're starting to have realizations, these aha moments, it finally reaches their head. Oh my gosh, speaking of reaching the head and flow, I watched this really interesting video. I'll post it in the community page. Tap it only if you're interested. But it is kind of a Christmas story, and explained in a very esoteric way, and it has to do with the sacred oil that flows in our bodies, especially if we're more enlightened people. And you might like to watch it just for the heck of it, and then I don't feel like you should take anything just as fact. You can research it more, get into it. But what really attracted to me was the thumbnail looked like Jim Carrey. I was like, oh, I knew Jim Carrey was kind of into the metaphysical stuff, and he really follows hard. The other Capricorn, he's a Capricorn too. He follows a lot of the old masters and philosophers, and maybe that's what this means. He's not an air sign, but he is a high level thinking person. And anyway, so that attracted me to the thumbnail. I was like, oh, whatever he's got to say, I bet my daughter would like this because she loves Jim Carrey. And so then it goes into somebody else speaking about this oil that's in us. And I was thinking, this is very fascinating, really fascinating, and I'd like to explore this more. So, whenever you stumble upon interesting information, a lot of times it is divinely guided to you. You're guided to it by spirit, but you still have to discern, if it rings true to you, if it's something that makes sense, that's something that you should pursue. I think in the video, and there's nothing in the video that stated doing anything that goes out of your comfort zone, really. It's all about just really connecting to yourself and eating good things and etc. So it sounded good to me anyway, so I'll go ahead and put that in the community page. I won't link it, I'll just put it in the community page if you'd like to see that. But anyway, it's I feel like that, I feel like stumbling upon a new kind of information to help with enlightenment for you or from somebody close to you, which is really exciting, because if you're connected to a masculine and you've just been sort of hoping that they would level up, I think they're starting to level up now. So I'm really excited about that. I really am. So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
Happy holidays.